Hey beautiful people, what is up and welcome back to my channel and welcome to another new makeup releases video. The lighting might be a little bit weird and this is because it's like late afternoon, so the sun is getting ready to set, but I felt like I needed to come and talk. It's been a long week, I'm tired, and I just needed this little bit of a makeup break. And quite frankly, these makeup streets have had a lot going on, so let's talk about all of these new releases. Now, I'm going to go ahead and scooch these sides so I can insert some pictures. I don't want this intro to be too long, but let me just back things up and let y'all know if this is your first time watching me, welcome. I'm Jamila. I love all things beauty. I love all things makeup and skincare. And I especially love sharing my tips and tricks for how to find high-end and luxury beauty products at bargain prices. So if that sounds like something you are interested in, I would absolutely love if you'd consider subscribing and joining the fam. Okay, that's enough for this intro. Let me scooch to the side and we'll go ahead and get into these new releases. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and start off with my makeup radar. As you all know, Jamie's Instagram got taken down again. I don't know what it is about Instagram, and whoever is out there reporting her, you are trifling. Okay? Trifling. Anyways, I'm gonna start with my makeup radar. So if you haven't followed her on her new platform, make sure you check her out there. And like I typically do, I'm gonna tell you guys how I feel about the release, but I'm also gonna share my thoughts on how this is gonna go on sale, because y'all know everything ends up on sale at some point, and we don't pay full price for makeup. So the first thing I see is this release from Huda Beauty. So it looks like she's coming out with a couple of quads, three quads. One is brown, one's purple, mauve leaning, and one kind of green. It's gonna be a no for me. And these mattes, all of these mattes look hella light. Just saying. Even that purple one, like it looks deep on the model, but they look light. But yeah, no, not interested in this. I feel like I don't use my Huda shadows. Like I have the large palettes, and even those I still don't use as much as I should. And I never bought any of like her mini palettes, so I'm not interested in any quads. Not at all. Okay, so, and I'm skipping some of the releases that I don't care about because I don't want to waste time talking about it. Next up, Merit is releasing some cream to powder eyeshadow. It looks like these are going to be single eyeshadows. They're going to be $24 each. That's a bit much for one eyeshadow. I mean, yeah, that's a bit much for one eyeshadow. I do like these colors though. They're very pretty. They have some nice depth to them. Like that navy one is super cute. That rich chocolate brown. So they're cute, but I would not pay $24 for one eyeshadow. And a matte at that. Now that I'm thinking about it, $24 for a cream to powder matte eyeshadow. Not even a multi-chrome. Oh no. No, that is wild. Anyways, let's keep on moving. Okay, so this actually did catch my eye. Did catch my eye. Where's my English? When I tell you it's been a long day, it's been a long day. So this caught my eye. And this is the new Too Faced palette. It's called their Maple Syrup Pancake palette. First and foremost, Too Faced, you have some audacity trying to charge people $54 for an eyeshadow. Like, be for real. Be like serious. There's absolutely nothing Too Faced produces that is worth starting with a 5. Like, how dare you price your eyeshadow at $54? Because just for context, Natasha Denona, what's that called? Her 15 pan eyeshadow palettes. Those are what, $65, $69? And Too Faced wants to charge $54? No. And one thing I have noticed is that they have actually changed their packaging to this now cardboard packaging. So they've done away with the tin, which I'm going to assume that the cardboard is cheaper to produce. So why do prices increase if they're using cheaper production materials? And let's be real, the Too Faced eyeshadow formula is nothing special. So even though I like this color story, I am not paying $54 for Too Faced. And let me tell you something. Every single Too Faced product ends up at the cosmetics company store. And because it's not considered luxury, you can get it in their 6 for $60 sale at some point, which means that you could get this for as low as $10 if you're willing to wait. This does strike me as a very nice palette though, and it does strike me as this is something people are gonna buy. So we'll see how this sells, but I do think this is gonna end up at the CCO at some point. And even if you don't get it in a 6 for $60, you could at least get it for 40-50% off, which would put it in that $20-something range, which in my opinion, for Too Faced quality is much more appropriate. Just saying. So yeah, I like the palette. I do like that color story. I think it's actually very interesting. And it looks like they're releasing some other standard Too Faced products with it, like one of their lip injection plumping gloss thingamabobs that not interested in. And those are $33? Y'all, when did Too Faced start pricing their products? Did I miss something? I know I don't check for Too Faced like that, but I feel like I missed something. And I feel like it was a pretty significant jump. Now, I don't shop Too Faced, so like I don't really know what the original price was, but something in my spirit tells me that that was a pretty large jump to these prices. Like, what were these palettes before? Because if it's at $54 now, was it in the $40-something range, or was it like a $30-something? Because I feel like I remember $30-something. And this lip gloss, $33 for lip gloss. Again, let me put it into context for y'all. A Lisa Eldridge lipstick is what, $36, $39? And Too Faced want to charge the same price as Lisa? No. And the Lisa Velveteen lipstick, which is her new liquid lipstick, is $27. So make it make sense. No, we're not doing that. They tried it. Moving along. So Shop Edge Beauty. I don't know this brand. It looks like they have this eyeshadow palette that's coming out. It's the Love and Lust palette, volume 2. So it looks like there will be 5 duochromes and 7 mattes. Okay, it's some purples and some orange. It's cute, but I don't need this, and I am not familiar with the formula, so I can't even tell you if this is worth picking up with that. Melt is releasing a couple new Slick Waterline pencils. Well, they're available now. You can get 3 for $40. Or you can buy 1 for $19. I mean, I don't know. I feel like pencils are overpriced. All of them. Every single one. Here's my thing. I feel like you could go with a drugstore pencil. And, I mean, if you disagree with me, let me know. But I don't think I've used a single pencil that has made me melt or tingle in any way. So I don't see the point in paying this much for pencils. I feel like a pencil should cost less than $5. Let me put it like that. I feel like all these pencils, lip pencils, eye pencils, all of them should be less than $5. $19 is a bit much for me. But then again, everything is a bit much for me right now, and I am doing so good with my little low buy. Y'all, I'm gonna hit my $300 goal for this month. So easy peasy. But that's not what we're here for. I just wanted y'all to know that because I'm feeling good. And yes, I know I'm shiny. Like I said, it is the end of the day. It's 6 o'clock in the afternoon. Let me shine. Shiny, shiny, shiny. Okay. Moving right along, Makeup Revolution has a Grease collab coming out at some point. Don't care. I am not buying anything from Makeup Revolution. Oh, Mango People Cosmetics. I have never heard of this before, but I want it just because the name is called Mango People. What is this? What are they releasing? Okay, so they have a Sun-Kissed Cream Bronzer. It seems like it has a natural finish, and it's going to be $27, and this is going to be available at Sephora. Sephora? I've never heard of this brand before. When did they come to Sephora? No. Here's the thing. They only got 3 shades. Is that right? 3 shades of bronzer? No. Y'all have to do better, man. So there's a light, medium, deep. Of course, I fall somewhere in between the medium and the deep. And that jump between the medium and the deep is a jump, y'all. Like, steep off of a cliff into a volcano. That's a steep jump. They need more than 3 shades. Let's start there. But scrolling down a little bit, it seems like this is this a whole new brand? Because they also have some highlighter sticks. So they have 3 highlighter sticks. And then they have some blushes. So what is this? 3, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 blushes. How you gonna make 8 blushes on 3 bronzers? I mean, I need people to keep the same energy. Like, we could have done with 5 blushes, and you could have taken them extras 3 and turned it into bronzers. Anyway, the blush, the cream blushes though, they have pigment to them. At least this is what these swatches look like. It looks like these are decently pigmented blushes that will show up on all skin tones. They actually probably look more appropriate for the medium to deep skin tone. So if you have a lighter skin tone, you probably will need to share it out a little bit, because I think I only see one really light shade, I guess, maybe. Okay, another new brand. This is called Mockingbird Beauty. I've never heard of this, but this is cute. That little crochet mockingbird. I think it comes with the palette, right? I don't know, but it's a pretty blue palette. It's gonna be available for $30. What's the bundle for? Oh wait, no, you have to pay for the bird. So if you want the crocheted bird, it's gonna be $44. If you want the palette by itself, it's $30. Anyways, moving along. So Moira Cosmetics, they're releasing a Glow Duo Stick. I don't know how much this is going to cost, but they're hella cheap. So apparently, wait, no, it's a bronzer. Wait, what? Oh, Sculpt and Glow Duo Stick. So it's half bronzer, half highlight. Okay, cool. Not mad at it. Oh, but let's talk about this. Alter Ego, they're releasing a new palette called the Sakura Eyeshadow Palette. I don't know what this is supposed to do. Is it retro from Natasha Denona? So they are a dupe brand in terms of they create palettes that are inspired by other brands. Typically, they do a lot of Natasha Denona. I've seen them do one Pat McGrath, and I think they've done Huda as well. This is giving me Natasha Denona retro vibes, so I think it might be that, but it's super cute. And it definitely looks like it has more depth than Natasha Denona retro, which I think makes this funny, because I think they made the intentional choice to make it deeper and more versatile. So if you wanted retro and you did not want to buy Natasha's, or you didn't get the singles from Sydney Grace, this might be a good one. I know that they're typically pretty affordable price-wise, so definitely worth giving it a try. And this packaging is stunning. Oh my gosh, are these cherry blossoms? They're so pretty. Such a cute packaging. So yeah, I'm intrigued by it. I don't think I'm intrigued enough to pick it up, because I also have the Sydney Grace bundle. But it's cute. She's cute. And I know Alter Ego typically is pretty well priced. Okay, moving along. Okay, so it looks like Makeup by Mario is releasing. I think this is out now, actually. Makeup by Mario released a concealer. Decent shade range. I kind of like this a lot. Yeah, this is actually a really good shade range. And it definitely has that medium, deep area covered. I think I'm backtracking on this shade range a little bit, because I mean, what's happening here? Because this is not a gradient that makes sense. Now, if you look at the first arm, there are very minute differences in some of the shades. When you look at the last arm, which is what, 460, are they missing shades? They have to be missing shades. Like, how you go from 460 to 520? And something about these undertones look weird. Like, is it me? You know what? I'm not gonna belabor this. I'm not buying this, but I'm just saying I don't like the gradient. Something about the jumps in between this is just off, and I don't like it. And that's it. I'm gonna just leave it there. Okay. I will say that it's nicely priced. It's $29, which I think is standard for concealers. There's going to be the Sephora VIP sale, so you can get 20% off of this. Yeah, but that's not interesting to me. Okay, Sugar Drizzle Cosmetics. They have a new dragon palette coming out. I like this artwork. This is cute. I typically have not liked the Sugar Drizzle artwork, but this one's cute. This is adorable. Available August 22nd, 2026, sorry, for $40. I mean, it's cute. It's very pink, and I'm not in the market for a pink palette. Not after I done bought Patricia a pink palette. So over that. Anyways, moving along. Sigma is releasing some quads. Who asked for this? No. I've decided I don't like the Sigma formula, but that's just me. But taking that aside, these are probably, okay, let me take that back. I wonder if these are shades from previous palettes. It probably isn't, because I realize that Sigma tends to stick in the neutral vein, so most of their palettes tend to, you know, favor a lot more neutral shades. So I don't think that these are the exact same shades from previous palettes. But I will say, if you have previous Sigma palettes, you probably have similar enough shades that you don't need this. I do think the different variations that they pull together is nice. Like there's a more berry one, a standard neutral, a cool tone neutral, a warm neutral, a green kind of chartreuse one, and then a blue one. So I think it's a nice range in terms of if you just want something small, everyday, perfect to travel with. I don't know what the price of these are, but they do have some savings if you wanted to buy multiple. So if you buy 2, you get 20% off. If you buy 4, you get 25% off. And you get a free brush with every order. Okay, not bad. So if you like the Sigma formula, you might want to check this out. So BK Beauty, they've released a brush holder and a travel makeup bag. Oh, well, I mean, it's a brush holder and a travel makeup bag in one. It's $45 for just the bag. Y'all, I have something very similar that I bought off of Amazon. I will link it down below. And I think it was like maybe $20, if so much. So don't buy this. This is stupid expensive. For a makeup bag? For a brush holder? No. I'm telling you, I have something very, very similar. And it is one of those travel bags that stands up on its own. So that it works as a travel bag and as a brush holder when you're using it. So I think that this is just expensive. And y'all already know, BK Beauty gives me some weird vibes, man. Just weird vibes. But that's a me thing, so don't let that affect you. Spoil Lip Cosmetics, they're releasing their Piñata Party palette. It's available now. It's $26. I don't know this brand, but this is cute. Really nice rainbow looking palette. Oh, those are lips. I was trying to figure out what that embossing was. The lips. Okay. House of Sillage is releasing the limited edition Wonder Woman fragrance. This is cute. But their prices are always so bad. It's $418. I'm not buying that. I'm not buying anything remotely close to that. Like, not for a fragrance. No way. Okay, let's get to this, y'all. Because I do want to spend a little bit of time talking about it. Kaleidos, or Kaleidos, however you want to call it, they have released their Alma Viva collection. And first of all, they released 2 quads. Let's start with the quads. They released 2 quads. These quads look exactly like what they released, what was it, last year. And it's very weird for me thinking about this because Kaleidos is a brand that does not have a lot of releases. Like, they're not constantly releasing products. So when they do announce that they're doing a release, I get excited because I'm like, okay, finally we have product from Kaleidos. Like, they make us wait for it. And I will say that I have not purchased anything from the brand in probably over 2 years at this point because everything they've released has been kind of meh, which, not only it's been kind of meh, but it's been kind of like a 180 on what they've kind of started off the brand as. So they started off as like very sort of standard indie, very colorful, bright, huge focus on eyeshadow, and I think that's what drew a lot of us to the brand. And now they haven't released a large eyeshadow palette in years. They've been doing these quads that are pretty much just neutral or purple. So you have 2 choices. You either get in a neutral quad or a purple quad. And they actually tend to stick in the cool toned veins when it comes to neutrals as well. So you're not even getting a warm toned option. So cool toned, neutral, or purple. And the purple is pretty cool toned as well. So they're giving us those quads. A lot of lip clays and then a lot of blushes. So that's what they've been releasing for at least 2 years now. Now, these blushes, it's like somebody woke up and said, do you want to be ashy gray or do you want to be ashy pink? We're giving you a color. We're giving you the option to choose what color ash you want to be, pink or gray. Like, for real. And the fact that they had the audacity to swatch with their whole chest these ashy blushes on the darkest arm they could find and put the dark arm in the center of the picture. Like, I just can't. I'm like cracking up because it's so funny, because it's like, we know that's not gonna work for us. You know that's not gonna work for us. But you put the dark arm in the middle of the three arms so we could watch and see clearly that it's not going to work for us. Like, come on. You know, I'm not pressed about it because my pockets are like, okay, great, we're not gonna buy that, so yay, we save money. But I do agree, it's kind of ridiculous. And here's the thing for me, I've said this before, brands do not have to cater to everybody. Like, I don't expect a brand to cater to me. Like, there are going to be things that brands create that just aren't going to work for me. I think why a lot of us feel some kind of way about this is because of the fact that we were introduced to the brand in one way, and now they've kind of done a bit of an about turn, and we're confused as to the direction that the brand is going, because we were socialized to it being this sort of colorful, pretty inclusive brand that worked for multiple skin tones. And now it feels like they've decided that that's not where they want to go, and they just want to focus on light, and I mean hella light, i.e. white complexions. And not even just white, like, you know, very pale Asian complexions. And I get it. I saw in the comments, I saw a couple of folks say, you know, they are a Chinese brand, their demographic, Asian women or Asian customers. And I'm like, okay, that's fine. Like, just let me know. Don't market yourself as an international brand and then give me ash upon my face. Like, what am I supposed to do with this? Like, come on. And I need somebody to swatch and compare those two quads with the two old quads, because I'm convinced they're the exact same. Let me know, because did I make that up in my mind? Because it looked like the exact same quads. But yeah, I just found it to be really funny. I'm not buying that. Nobody deeper than Faye, maybe Light, could buy that, because whew, just the Ash boy. They really tried it with that one. Anyways, moving along. Okay, so this is one that I did pick up. Shellwe makeup. This is actually a Chinese brand, I believe. They released a couple of new quads. What I like about this brand is that they create quads in a mini version as well as a standard version. The mini version is $15 a piece, and the standard version is $30. So I actually bought all minis because I don't need any more makeup, and if I could get it in a mini, I will, when it comes to eyeshadow specifically, because y'all know I have never ever hit pan in any single eyeshadow, so I don't need to be buying big eyeshadow palettes for me to not hit pan in those two. So, and I like that it comes in like a little keychain holder. And I did talk to Millie from Bad to the Brow, and she did get these in PR, and she said that the mini does have a pretty decent amount of product in there, so I should be fine. So I picked up all three of these, and I think I paid $41 because Millie also has a code. I think it's Millie10 or something like that, and you can save 10%. And I think Makeup on My Radar has a code too, right? Yes, so Radar will save you 10% off of this, the Shellwe makeup as well. But yeah, I thought that this was cute. It felt unique. It felt different. So I picked that one up. Moving along, Guerlain or Guerlain. How do you pronounce that? Guerlain? I hate how that sounds. They have some new meteorites. Oh, it's reformulated. It's going to be $68 and it's available at Nordstrom. I've never tried it, but I've wanted to. I won't be trying it today because I'm trying to save, so there's that. Bobbi Brown has a new collection. This is really cute. I'm not gonna lie. I don't want to belabor this or like sit on this because I know nobody cares about Bobbi Brown, but I do like the Bobbi Brown formula. Just saying. It's just a me thing. But yeah. There's an eyeshadow, well, a face palette with 6 eyeshadow shades as well as a highlight and a couple of single eyeshadow. Ooh, those are pretty. Damn, I want that. I want that. Bobbi Brown is an Estee Lauder brand, so they are sold at the cosmetics company store. So I'm hoping that this goes to the CCO so I can pick it up there, because those single shadows look super cute. But them prices though, I think that what, $32, $38. Yeah, I mean Bobbi Brown is a luxury brand, so I get it, but I'm not paying $32 for a single shadow. No, not today. Oh, and they do have some cream shadow sticks as well, but I'm not paying $30 anything for one eyeshadow. Nope. Okay. So you guys have already seen this. Blend Bunny is releasing a face and eye palette. This is the Forget Me Not palette. I do have it. You know what? Let me show y'all. Mine came in PR. I will be swatching this, of course. And I will be using it. I'm intrigued by this because I am not a makeup artist. And this is specifically marketed towards makeup artists, in my opinion. Like, I don't know how to contour, so I'm gonna have to learn and figure it out. But I think it's nice if you're a makeup artist. The pan sizes are huge, so you can use it any which way you want. I do think that the regular consumer may not have as much use for this because they're giant pan sizes. And you may not be able to use all the shades depending on if it's just you by yourself. But I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try to play around with this and see what I can come up with. Learn how to contour. Use this as eyeshadow, all that fun jazz. So I'm looking forward to playing with it. Now, in addition to the palette, there's also a blush. I mean a brush set. So we have more brushes from Blend Bunny. It does come in this really cute pouch that has the Blend Bunny logo on there. And look at this. They're so cute. So it is a mix of face and eye brushes. And I love the sort of pale pink handle. Very, very adorable. And that's going to go in my Blend Bunny holder. Now, this pretty much has only Blend Bunny eyeshadow brushes, except for a couple highlighter brushes. But these are all my Blend Bunny brushes. I think I have 6 sets. And I bought all of them. They had a pretty decent buy one get one sale, which is how I ended up with like 6 sets of Blend Bunny brushes. But yeah, I think that's a cool new release. Perfect for makeup artists. Definitely not necessarily great for regular consumers like you and me. But if you do have use for it, you might enjoy it. And it is meant to be pretty versatile. So it could be the one thing that you pack in terms of you have face, like bronzer and eyeshadow, and highlights everything. The only thing that's missing is blush. Okay, now we also have I guess this is a sneak release, I don't know what to call it, of the Adept Cosmetics Cimmerian Sunset palette. This baby is so cute. I don't know what the price is gonna be, but Adept already said be prepared. So I feel like it's gonna be something stupid. I feel like it's gonna be what the Seahorse palette was. But I see some mattes in here. So I'm hoping that the cost of the mattes brings that palette down. Like, I don't want to see 100 and nothing from Adept. Like, I need Adept to be under $100. But this is so adorable. This is kind of what I'd hoped we would get from Patricia. Like, this reminds me more of Sunset Sunrise than that pink palette that she gave us. But this is definitely on my wish list. So I can't wait to see this swatched, and I'm definitely interested in picking this one up. And hopefully it goes on 25% off sale immediately too. Anyways, let's move along. Okay, so Clarity finally released the Lost at Sea palette. This is cute. Why do I feel like I'm just seeing this for the first time? I like this. But I am also like, do I really want this? Now, it has beautiful blues in there. I love a good blue eyeshadow. I see one orange matte and a couple of pinks. I don't think I want the pinks. I'm not a huge pink person, I'm realizing. What is the price of this? So it's available now. It's $56. No, I think I want to wait for a steeper sale. But it's cute. I don't know how many of these are multichromes though. Wait, so it's 12 shades, 2 multichromes, 2 duochromes, 2 foiled eyeshadows, and 6 mattes. Yeah, this is cute, but it's not one that I'm going to use a ton, so it's definitely one that I don't need to buy right away because I wouldn't get a huge amount of use out of it. Okay, let's talk about this Notoriously Morbid release. Notoriously Morbid just woke up one day and was like, hey guys, we have this palette and it's on sale. Like, no warning, nothing. It was just up. Now, this is the Gold Dust Woman palette. I think it's adorable. It's super gold, orange, you know, color story. The artwork is absolutely stunning. This was just me. I was just like, it's gold and it's orange. I had to pick this up. I thought it was just so adorable. I used Kara's code from Beauty and the Frizz. I like it. I really think this is adorable. If you want to pick it up, you could also use My Makeup Radar's code. It's Radar15, and you'll get 15% off. And there was also a free gift with this, like a free single shadow that I got with it as well. Now, in addition to the palette, I do believe that there's a lipstick. Yeah, there's another lipstick that released as well, and another single eyeshadow. But I just wanted the palette. But I just thought it was a weird release where it just popped up and it was like, hey, new palette, and they didn't preview or sneak this or anything at all. This palette is $29.99. So, not bad. Is it me, or has Notoriously Morbid kind of like shifted ever since they released their new brand? If you remember a couple of months back, they said that they were going to keep Notoriously Morbid, which is their hand-pressed brand, but they released another line which was private labeled shadows. I don't know what's going on with the other line, but I just feel like since they've decided to split their brand into these two sort of lanes, one being hand-pressed and one being sort of pre-made shadows, that I feel like I've seen a shift in the brand overall. But I can't fully describe what the shift is. It just feels slightly different, like there's been a slight pivot. So let me know if you've also picked up that vibe as well. Okay, and Luna Beauty released a new setting powder. I want to try this. I really, really do. But y'all, I have more setting powder than any one person needs ever. So I'm going to practice some restraint and try to finish some of my setting powders, because it takes me so long to get through one of them, you guys, and I have way more than any one person needs. But it looks good. Seeing Manny demo it was really nice. And this is also a talc-free powder, so if that is something that you're concerned with, it could be a good product for you. It does come in 4 shades, so light, medium, deep, and then pink. So decent shade range for you to pick it up. You know, like decent as in standard shade range. Okay, so Ensley Rain is releasing or is this available now? I think it might, no, it's coming August. Yeah, it's available now. This is the Strawberry Moon palette. Very pretty, but it's $76. No, thank you. I'm alright. It's gonna be a no for me. But it's cute. I love those swatches. It's very, very pretty. Okay, I know we're going way back in the way back, but I realized I haven't done this video in maybe 2.5 weeks, so I have things to talk about. Okay, Tom Ford has these 2 new quads. One is kind of blue, one is pink. I did see Sophia C's Beauty swatch the pink, and y'all, it didn't even show up on her. And she is hella light. So I was like, oh, okay. So I'm not picking this up. Y'all know how I feel about Tom Ford. Buy it at the cosmetics company store. It is definitely not worth $90. So wait for it to go to the CCO, and then you can pick it up there for 40 to 50% off. But it was nice to see them step out of the sort of brown color story. I thought that was pretty interesting. This one has been out for a while as well. This is the Glaminatrix Sugar and Spice palette. Millie, again from Bad to the Brow, did receive this and does have a video on it, I believe, up already. It's cute. I just don't know how I feel about Glaminatrix. I did get their nude palette, and then I gave it away because I did not like how it performed. I was not a huge fan of the mattes. I remember distinctly. I got the palette. I was so excited for it. Again, this palette coming from Australia, so I waited weeks for this palette to come. I love a good nude eyeshadow story. I was so confident in this palette that I took it to a conference with me. And when I tell you I was mad because it was not doing what I needed it to do, I hated my eyeshadow. I was like, I should have never traveled with something that I have never tested before. My own fault, but it was really disappointing, and I was mad, and I gave away the palette, and I was like, I don't like this formula. So I kind of want to try it again. I want to give it another try. I don't know if it'll be this palette. I mean, it's not terribly priced. It's $57, and it does have 3 multi-chromes, 3 duochromes, and 1 sparkly shimmer. The multi-chromes and the duochromes are not necessarily groundbreaking shifts, but I don't think anybody has any new groundbreaking shifts, if we're being honest. But it is adorable. So maybe it'll go on sale. We'll see. Okay, this I do want. And I've never tried any of this formula before, but Danessa Myricks has new Color Fix in a new formula. This is called the Liquid Metals formula, and 3 of the shades are basically orange. And I want it so bad because it's so cute. I'm gonna wait for the Black Friday sale from Danessa because she typically does a very, very good Black Friday sale. I'm thinking like 30% off. So that's definitely on my wish list for Black Friday. Also, there's a kind of purple shade, a purple silver shade. It's called Lilac Flame. Stunning. Definitely want to pick that one up as well. I think I would pick up 4 out of the 6 shades. Okay, so I think that's it for my makeup radar. Let me just quickly pop over to Trend Mood and see if they have anything. Oh, okay. So Urban Decay has a new eyeshadow palette, another naked eyeshadow palette. This is the Naked Metal Mania. This is pretty. It's nothing revolutionary. It's supposed to be these high shine metallics, but you know, this is also a mainstream brand, so when they say high shine, what do they really mean, you know? But yeah, this is cute. I don't know. I haven't been interested in Urban Decay. Lancome has, oh, this is already their holiday release. This eyeshadow palette is interesting. I'm not sure how I feel about the pattern or the embossing. Is that an eye? Oh, it is an eye. It's very weird. Yeah, not interested. How much is this palette though? She doesn't say. Anyways, is this another new shade? Oh, I didn't talk about this, but y'all know Fenty has now a stick version of their Eavesdrop formula. I kind of want to try this. It's $35. I'm only hesitant because I did not like the Eavesdrops. It just, and it's not that I didn't like it. It's just that I wouldn't repurchase it. It was kind of just okay for me. But this one, I feel like from the reviews that I saw, seems to offer just slightly more coverage. So I want to give it a try. I'm willing to wait for the Fenty sale because their Friends and Family sale tends to be 30% off. So I would probably do it during the Fenty Friends and Family sale. And we are very, very close to fall, you guys. So I can gladly wait for that. Oh, this is what I wanted to talk about. I'd meant to talk about this a while back, but I didn't get a chance to, and I almost forgot about it. But the Charlotte Tilbury and Disney Tinkerbell collection. Can we just admit or agree that this is stupid? I mean, all they did was slap Tinkerbell onto the packaging. Like, what kind of collab is that? Especially because you throw away packaging. Like, you don't hold on to things that you're done with. Like, when I finish my magic cream, and I don't have the magic cream, but just speaking as if I had the magic cream, whenever I finish a face cream, I'm not keeping the bottle, I'm throwing it away. So, like, they didn't release a collection that was inspired by Tinkerbell, no new shades, no new nothing. They just took the same products that they already have and threw Tinkerbell on it. The only new thing to come out of this was the makeup bag. Like, what? I'm just saying. She needed a little bit more smoke for this stupid release. Okay, let's find something good to end on so I'm not just here complaining. Okay, I can find anything. So let me scooch over to the middle and then we'll end this video. Okay guys, so that's it for this new makeup releases video. I hope you enjoyed hearing my thoughts on all of the new releases on the market. I would say overall, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling like these brands aren't releasing anything that's out there to entice us, which means that we get to keep our good hard-earned money and spend it on other things or save it. Whatever you want to do with your money, I'm not here to judge. But I wouldn't say that there's anything really calling to me or anything that seems exciting, which I think is good for us. I feel like we all needed a makeup break. Anyways, now I want to hear your thoughts. Let me know what you feel in the comments down below. How are you feeling about some of these releases? How are you feeling about Kaleidos? And all that fun jazz. It's all fun here. You know, we don't take things too seriously. If you enjoyed today's video, go ahead and hit that like button if you haven't already done so. Hit that subscribe button as well so you get notified every time I upload a new video. Join the fan. It's a bomb.com community. As always, I appreciate you guys so much more than you know. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in my next one. Bye!